Hey everybody, we're back for day 29 of our daily UI challenge. Today we're going to spend the next hour or so developing a single screen iOS application. Not developing, just designing. Usually start the day off with a single idea. You can see our previous exercises here. And today's idea is moon phases or lunar phases, and just the current phase of the moon and whatever information people are looking for about the current phase. I don't know anything about lunar phases. I just wanted to do a dark theme design, so this is where it led us. I have a site pulled up with a little bit of lunar information on it. We'll see what we can include from that. But besides that, I have a few pieces of data here that I think might be necessary to include. I don't know. So let's hop into it and see what we can come up with in the next 50, 45, 50 minutes. Maybe 60, who knows. So I'm going to grab one of our old challenges as a base. And this is number 29, lunar phases. All right, and we'll clear out some of the old stuff here. All right, let's start. We'll call this current lunar phase. Tonight's lunar phase. And let's pull in a little bit of information that we have. Like that, and maybe we'll grab a screen cap of this stuff here. So we know what that is, and maybe some this. Maybe see if we can get some of that in. We have this chart here. I don't know what this means. Looks like throughout the night where it might appear. Oh, look at that. It's dynamic. That's cool. Something like that. All right. I think this is good info for now. Maybe if we have room, we flood it with some copy, some information, and stuff like that. But I think this is a good place to start. Okay. I did cheat a little bit, and I did grab a current moon phase. I did look at it's a waning crescent. So I got that right here. Lock these guys in place. So we do know that. And I did grab a. So what I wanted to do was have this starry background. I've got a couple starry backgrounds I thought could be interesting to see if they could be incorporated into the background of the page. I don't know. At least to some extent, I think it would be interesting to include, right? So that would mean if we could fade out our background here. Cool. And let's actually take the style of this and put it here. So it's got has a blurring effect on it, background blurring effect. Maybe that's too much. I don't know. Okay, there we go. And I wonder if I could. I kind of want to make it a little more. Look like it's slowly floating in the sky. I think maybe the colors are off. That might be the issue. Let's put. I'll just grab this purple and put it over it. And okay, well, it's not going to colorize for us very well in Figma, so maybe we'll jump into Photoshop and just colorize it a little bit. So this, and I think I got this one. So if I pasted this in the background here, I just want to add like a purple tint to this. Just to make it a tiny bit more. So you can see I just put a little purple tint on it. That might help. So I'll update that. There we go. Maybe that's too much. Let's try to dial it back a bit. I do want to see the outside. Well, I mean, yeah, okay. That's good. And then maybe in front of it even, like if I duplicated this and just brought it down real subtle, but there's something on top of the moon. And I could set that layer to multiply so it kills all the blacks in the image. Wait, no, that's screen is what I want. Okay. And maybe it's blown out. That. And maybe there's a layer blur on it. Some we should really be doing in Photoshop, but okay, there's our moon. Let's group and lock that in place. And we need a title for it. Waning crescent. And 7%. And let's keep it with a little bit. Don't make it white, but we'll just give it a little like a nighttime shade here. This purple. I wonder if I flatten this, if it will. No, okay, that doesn't work. All right, let's get a better font. What should we do for fonts today, huh? Ooh, Bodini? Bodoni? No. I feel like unfortunately, I feel like a sans serif is due today. Maybe like a super rounded one. Montserrat is beautiful. What does Montserrat want to tell us today? Where are you? Yeah, maybe that would work well today, huh? So I want a way to easily switch the days. Today's important, right? But I want a way that I can maybe like easily swipe between uh different days. Let's not forget the music, right? Okay, so what would we do to switch between days here? Let's put something in there. Put some map in there. Burger phases. So I don't. I think what would be valuable is if the days also said, the days said, let me lock these guys. The days I want to select also told me the current phase, the phase of that day in the preview. I think that would be valuable. So what we're gonna do is set up a little template. So Let's get another nice purple shade again. Like that. And then we probably want to put some iconography in here that says like this. I'm digging this faded out color, this little purple tint. It's nice. So something like that, maybe even smaller, because this is just an indicator. It doesn't need to be anything intense. So we'll space it out a little bit, like that. And if this was whatever it is today, how would we do this quickly? We need to fill it with our beautiful lilac color, right? And we need to subtract one. There we go, look at that. So I'm not gonna be able to adjust that phase from a component. So do I need a? Yeah, I think it's important to keep a circle there. So I'll just group those up and put some framing around it like that. And we'll align all these friends up. And I'll put that in a... no, we need two of these guys like this. And we can put those into a auto layout. And we'll just do a few more. What's the percentage? How does this percentage work for this moon stuff? Looks like it goes about 10%. Maybe let's do 9%. So 16. And then 26, 24, 34, 43, and 52. Maybe today's date is centered actually, so something like that. Six, 5, and this is 7. Oh, and then what does this mean? What happens when it goes backwards? Why don't we just do it accurately? January 5th was 60%, okay. January 6th is 49. I got these numbers all wrong. I went the wrong way. 38. 27. And we'll just center our day again. Great. 9. 10. And the 8th is 27. This is 17. And 9. Great. What that means is our friends basically nothing. And then these guys get bigger. Oh, but they should shrink. Yeah, that'd be a little more accurate like that. Great. We can kill some of these guys on the outside. There we go. And we need an indicator that says today selected, right? What would that be? Oops. Oh, if I delete those, okay, so those need to stay. Could do this. It's a cop out, I think. All right. I think we will just remove our auto layout from this thing. And maybe it's actually like down a bit. Maybe today's date's yeah. These guys could even be shoved up a bit. That. What if there was a what was a great? What would be like a moon gradient? I mean that. I like that a lot. Whatever just happened here, I like. Put that on the bottom here. Maybe is it something darker? Oh, ooh, that's good right there. I like that a lot. Okay. I think a little more interesting shape to that is warranted. Maybe it's. Oh, that's an interesting shape right there. Okay. It's moonerific. All right. So we're in a waiting. So we can get rid of this guy. What else we got here? Oh, here it is. Current day of selection, moon phase with percentage, description. Okay, what kind of description do we have for today? Today's it. Today's it. This is a little bit too long to include, just right up top. Sun up, sun down, moon up, moon down, and then the cycle path in a chart. And I want to include this too. What time are we at? We are at 20 minutes. Okay, we're in a good spot. Sorry, just thinking here. Yeah, I know the whole thing is about being the moon being big, but isn't it be so big? Once you see it, right? See what Flat Icon has to say about sunrise. There's something super simple there. Like that. Could this be extrapolated out a bit to sun up and sun down like this? I think it could be. And then moon up and moon down. Now we need to recreate this guy. So we'll just do that. This. Yeah. Dun, dun. Grab it. And we'll need to round these edges like cap is rounded. Okay. And we need to draw a moon. And grab one of these moons up here, I think. No, it's about the same size. Who would have thought? Maybe it doesn't need to be up. It could be like this. So we can draw a guy here. Subtract it. Flatten it. Flatten it. There we go. Okay, okay. Let me get these guys all together. Let's get the band back together. These guys. These guys. Let's keep our structure clean. Sunrise is at 7:11 a.m. And sunset 5:45. moonrise. Is that a thing? Can I say moonrise? Oh goodness. And today's the 8th. Oh, here's something. Great. Oh, look at this. That's cool. 2:22 a.m. And 1:47 p.m. Cool. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if we can integrate this somehow. Maybe not. I think I was going to look at more phase stuff. Okay. Okay, we got a little chunk of stats here. Should be in some sort of something. Could they be in a box? Could you in a box? Like that? Let's think about it for a minute. I don't like it. It seems unnecessary, right? I do want them all. I want them all grouped. Okay. Okay. I think next up are these stats. So let's make it all caps. Why not? And let's put a bullet in between those. Nope. I don't know how to make one, so I always go to Wiki for it. I just go to Google for it. There we go. Maybe like a little baby break there. Maybe even smaller. Just saying, hey, this is a new section. Recognize. Yeah, maybe they're maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's even another one. Here we go. Let's group all those guys together. Put them in their place in the hierarchy. Great. Moving right along. Maybe something different. I don't like that. Maybe this with rounded corners like we did before. Phase details, where were we? We're gonna need to sticky some of this stuff here. So if our content scrolls, we're gonna need to keep some stuff in place like this. Nav can go, everything can go with it, I think. Problem is the background is gonna want to scroll. Like that. Just have to duplicate it and bring it down, I guess. I think got no problem with that. It's so dark I don't think you'll even see it repeating, which is great. Background can be stretched out, and if you do see it repeating, if you can a little bit, you can just rotate it. And now the top butts up with the top of how it is, and you can't see it. Can't see it repeating. Phase details. Phase. Illumination. Moon age. Angle. Moon angle. Moon distance. I have a feeling we don't need to say moon because all this time because we're looking at the moon, so it's probably unnecessary. Sun angle and sun. So that is what's different. So since it's what's different, we do want to call that out. So the expected is moon. If it's different, like the sun, then we call that one out. And we don't want these all caps. We want this regular. And let's bring these back. Now we're cooking. There we go. And let's spread these out since it's stats. Just a bit like that. Maybe. There we go. We know it's a waning crescent, but I don't know why we repeat it, but they did. Okay. I could do this, I guess. It would look better. I don't know if it would necessarily read better. In fact, I would argue that it wouldn't read better, but we'll just do it. We'll just do it. We'll just do it. And maybe we'll like grab one of our light colors and do something real subtle. That. Yeah. Okay, there's some stats on your face details. Maybe. Here we go. Let's put it in a little box. And that'll let us push some of the content closer to each other and frame it a little nicer. So what we'll do is that. And we will Something like this. And like that. See? Here we go. We don't need this break anymore. We've got everything in a nice little box. That. There we go. That looks pretty good, huh? That's no moon. Alright, the last thing I was going to do is, I found this chart. And we were looking at, okay, we have time to build this chart in, so let's get that in there. Let's tone these down a little bit. Yeah. Maybe let's try left aligned. Okay, good. And we could put all these guys in an auto layout, center that auto layout, and have them all equidistant from each other. Yeah, that looks good. What is this? Oh, yeah, we definitely need that. All right. Guys, this is looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna nix this framing and reframe. Oh, you know what I could do, I think? Let's frame. Good God. I could take the moon out. Take the moon on a nice date. And just frame these guys, I think. We frame these guys here. All that real content, maybe. That's all of our real content. And can we scroll that? Oh, did we just make a good discovery? That's our scroll views here. And well, I guess our technically the scroll views up there. And we could start it down here though. I kind of like seeing the background scroll. Oh, you know what'd be cool? What if we parallax the background? That would be cool. Great, I want to finish this up. I want to check this out and do that. So let's look at this preview quickly. Where's our moon? There we go. It's not scrolling much yet. That's okay. I want to scroll this just so we have it. Shrink it. Yeah, I guess I'll shrink it down here. And shrink it down here. And we'll start with this stuff in the middle again, like that. There we go. Okay, now we got that moving, and we got this moving. There we go. So now everything's moving, but the background is not moving. And I thought it'd be cool if I think the background will be going slower since it's further back. So as we scroll, maybe the background goes with it. I think we tried to do that yesterday with the chocolate store, and it didn't come out. But let's see if we could do it. Okay, so I'm gonna. What if I took this group here? We'll call this cycle rotation. I don't know what it's supposed to be called. That's all right. Do one of those. Cool. Okay. And again, get inside this guy. We want him to be. Okay. We're just gonna, because I'm excited about the parallax. If we have time to do that, so I'm gonna just put in a kind of a random thing here. There we go. Okay. So we got that, and then we're gonna draw this. Whoa. Side. Inside here. Why does it always do this? So that's our line. Yeah, and we'll do something like that. That looks like it's starting to even out there. And something like that. Thicken him up. Thicken him up. Great. Great. Shrink it up. This, that, that. Boom. Yes. Cool. You guys got that in? So now if we scroll through, great, we got this going on. That looks really good. Oh, no, it doesn't. There we go. I think this background needs to be a lot darker up on these things. Yeah, we don't want to see all that. Even that, I would argue is too much. Too much. Go darker with it, like that, and 95. There we go. Now we're looking good. So now I want this background to move as we scroll, and I don't know how to do that.
Things just got really exciting in the world of Figma because they just released.
I just gotta see how he sets it up real quick. Yeah, he's got two things. Smart animate, he's out. I could do the on tap easy. I don't want to do on tap. I want to do an actual scroll. It's stupid. All right, let's start with on tap. So that's really easy. We'll take our real content, scroll it to the bottom, and at the same time, do one of these, and then we prototype it on click. I guess we can just unclick the whole screen. Unclick, navigate to Lunar. Guys, come on. Unclick. There we go. We're going to smart animate over 1 second. And we'll just ease in and out and see what happens. I don't know why I just snapped at the end there. There we go. Can you see that? And on click. No. Okay, I guess yeah. On click, we will also navigate to lunar phases. Smart animate, easy in and out with 1000 milliseconds. Great. All right. There's our parallax effect in our lunar phases moon app. This came out great, I think. We didn't get into color schemes really. I just love that the color scheme is built in with the lunar look and feel with the photo. I like this framing. It looks digital sci-fi a tiny bit, which lends itself to the nighttime kind of feel. It's parallaxing. I want to figure out how to do it scrolling, like manually done, but I love that I love the parallax effect, and that's freaking sick. So yeah, I was definitely demotivated when I was starting this, but I think lunar phases was a great success. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me on this 49-minute market journey. I'll be back tomorrow with number 30. Lucky number 30. Thank you so much. Goodbye.